All right, welcome to a little piece I'm calling Business Monday. I want to speak about business on this channel. A lot of channels are like, we're about this thing and only this thing. It's a business channel or it's an entertainment channel. I'm kind of like, fuck that. This is going to be a variety channel and it's going to be just the things that I like to talk about and that I think are valuable. So I am going to talk about business. I think on Mondays, Business Monday, do 1 hour just in front of the camera. Sometimes I'll have a topic, like today it's productivity. For example, today it's copywriting. Today it's traffic. And I think the content's going to be awesome, okay? Here's why the content is awesome. One, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've been running a direct response internet marketing, information marketing company for, 3 years or something like that. So I know what it takes to get customers to a page and convert them, okay? Get the right people on a page and sell them and get them to buy a product online. I know how to do that. But the reason why I think it's going to be especially good is because I'm not trying to sell you anything here, okay? I don't want you to buy my fucking course. I don't want you to sign up to any coaching services like that. I don't want you to buy my book. Nothing like that, okay? So you can watch it knowing that I'm just giving you what I fucking know, and it's the good quality information. Like, not like, oh, here's some of the stuff, but I'll never really tell you anything. You got to buy my course to get that. I think that's it's not lame. It's not lame, but it's not good for the person watching, is it? To have everything held back. So I'm going to tell you the real stuff, like real stuff that I actually do to make money on the internet, right? Okay, so I thought that I'd basically start at the lowest level. Okay, so it's like how to make money online. Okay, we're going to start there. This episode will be kind of, whatever. It's not going to be the highest valuable thing. Like if you don't know how to make money online, it's probably like the most amazing thing you've ever watched, maybe. But or not. That's a bit like overrating myself there. But at least it'll be fucking real. I'm telling you the real stuff. But I think if you're more advanced and you're actually in business, when we get to the stuff talking about like copywriting and traffic, that stuff you're gonna love. But let's talk about how to make money online, right? Okay. Best way to make money online. Okay, I'm not like this. I got to make it some level of specific, right? I can't just talk too generally. I'm going to say a method of making money online and how to do that. You can look at other methods later, but best method of making money online, in my opinion, is using direct response marketing, a combination of skills like driving traffic, copywriting skills, and having a product, right? You just separate it into those three things. Like we have a product, we have a page that sells the product, and we drive traffic, okay? That's how you want to kind of like start to see your business. Let me give you an example of this. My brother, he's living here with me and he's creating a service where he'll mix people's music, okay? Because he knows a lot about mixing. He's very good at mixing using Pro Tools. Music comes in, work is done, good mixed audio track comes out, right? That's kind of like the product, okay? He has the product, but a product on its own doesn't sell shit. Most people are in product-centric marketing, okay? Because that's what you see. You look at Apple and it's like, oh, product-centric marketing. You have like a really good product and then people want to buy it, yeah? Well, unfortunately, it's not that easy. But that's your product, okay? So whatever your product is, like whether it's a service or whether it's an actual physical item or whether it's an information course like I sell information courses. I partner with people and they put together the products and it's like, okay, cool, and now let me do the marketing, right? Whatever it is, you've got your product, okay? Now what you need is a page. I want to talk a little bit slower because if I talk too fast, my mouth gets dry. That's why I've got a big cup of tea. So I'm just going to like slow the pace down a little bit. The next step you need to do is not traffic. Most people are like, okay, so I've got like a product, right? So I'll throw up some shitty little page and now I need to get people to come to the page. Nah, not really. What you need first is you need like a proper winning offer. So that if people do come to the page and they read it or they watch your video or something like that, they're like, fuck yeah, I want to buy that. Not everyone, of course. For example, one of the products that I sell, 100 people come to the page. On warm traffic, if traffic sent by email, it's like, 4% of people buy. 4 to 3.5% of people purchase, right? On cold traffic, I'd be happy with less than 1%. Less than 1% of people, like 0.5% people buying would be great. That would be profitable, okay? Okay, so you're going to create a winning offer, right? So that means that you need to learn the skill of copywriting, okay? On this channel, on Business Mondays, there will be no fucking magic tricks. There is no magic trick to increase your conversions by 3 times, okay? My advice to you is you need to learn copywriting, okay? Get that in your head. I need to learn copywriting, okay? Now, maybe you are going to learn copywriting a little bit, and so you understand it, and you're going to pay someone to do the copywriting. Warning, that's fucking expensive. To get someone who's good at copywriting, who can actually write stuff that'll make your thing sell, is super, super expensive, okay? You can get it cheap, and it won't work, okay? So you've got 2 options, right? One, you get a little bit good at copywriting so you understand it, what the deal is with it. And then you pay someone to do it so that, you can like tell them what to do and what you want, so that you're not just like, oh yeah, like I need you to like do like copywriting, like make my stuff sell. Okay, you don't want to be like that. And the second option is you can learn it yourself. I chose to learn it myself. Okay, I think that's probably the best way to go. Like, as a beginning entrepreneur, you need to understand the marketing, and copywriting is like pretty much one of the biggest functions of the marketing, like writing the words that sell. And if you don't understand that, if you don't understand how to sell your products, and you're always going to be relying on like, I hope someone else can sell my products for me, that's a weakness. If you understand it, you can spend a day writing up a good thing. Like, you've got a product and then you're like, oh yeah, okay, as soon as I'm really invested in this and I really care, and I'm just going to spend a lot of time writing up this sales letter, and now I can sell my product, yay, okay? Like, you have control. When you know the copywriting, you have a lot of control and a lot of ability to like get stuff done in your business. Maybe you need to define or explain just a little bit on how to do copywriting well, okay? There'll definitely be a future video that's specifically on copywriting, but here's like a promo, right? You want them to land on a page, right? This is put this in your vision. Like, this is what you need in your business, okay? You want them to land on a page. The traffic comes from somewhere. Doesn't matter where just yet, but the traffic comes, maybe social media or email or running cold traffic and banners. But the traffic comes to the page, okay? What do they read? They read a headline that kind of like makes them go, oh, this is relevant to me. I might want to find out about this. So the headline's either like making a big promise about what they can get, or it's talking about a problem that they have, or it's talking about a new solution to, like a new, really cool, interesting solution to the kind of like problems that they deal with, right? Yeah, that's just examples of many types of headlines. But something that catches their attention, they're like, oh, I want to engage with this, okay? Now below that, you got a shitload of text, okay? A shit fucking load of text. Maybe you have a video that's like 5 to 10 minutes or something like that. Maybe you have, 1,000 or 500 to 10,000 words or something like that, okay? A lot of text. Like, the people are going to come to your page fucking once, and you have to get them, okay? Once they're gone from that page, they pretty much made up their mind. Nah, okay? So they come to your page, and you have to say exactly the right kind of words that they're going to go, I want to buy this, okay? So you have a headline that catches their attention. So now they just don't bounce off the page like, oh, I don't care. They're like, okay, I'll give this a chance. Let's see what it's about. I'm still skeptical, but let's find out what the fuck this is about. And, then you have like a little section that makes a promise. Like, if you read this page, what I'm going to tell you on this page is how you can get this particular outcome. All right. It's going to be like this, and it's going to like, you're not going to have this problem anymore, and you're going to step into this identity and get this benefit in your life, blah, 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 right? And then now you're making the claim, And now you're like, oh, here's why it works. Here's the proof that it works. You just make the claim, and they're like, it works because of this. Here's some testimonials. Here's some other proof. Here's the story of how I developed it. Here's like specifically how it works and the science behind it, stuff like that. And now they're like, okay, I've read that. I read your promise. I'm like, I wanted to hear about it. I've read what you can do for me, but what's your fucking offer, right? So now it's like, you start to talk about price. You start to talk about your price, your guarantee, and like the terms and stuff like that, okay? And then you've got a button that says fucking buy now, okay? Or if you're selling like a coaching thing, then it's like book a call, right? Get access, okay? And they click it and they go through it at checkout or some sort of form where they fill in their details and an advance is made or a sale is made, okay? Start seeing you're making money on line efforts if you want to pursue direct response marketing in that method, right? Product over here, like behind the gate, sales page. They step up to the sales page, they engage with it. They go, it persuades them, they buy it, they get access to the product, you get money, okay? That is how proper like sales are made on the internet, okay? Most people think sales are made by like branding and like, oh, I really like that guy, I like what he's doing. Like I might like check him out and engage with him more. And maybe I'll like pick up some of his stuff. It looks kind of cool. No, people come to your page and you grab them by the fucking like that, and you're like, buy it, buy it, buy it. It's good for you. It's good for you. It's gonna work for you. Buy it, buy it. Okay, you're really fucking serious because once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, you get them there and you pitch them. Okay, and a certain amount of people, when you make a good pitch, will buy. Okay. What I like about this business, it's like an inevitable success model, okay? Funny little tongue movement there. You have a product over here and a certain amount of people buy it, ta-da, you're gonna win, okay? If you have something that converts people and makes them buy, you are fucking set. And it's totally possible to do this no matter what niche you're in, okay? People are doing it already. You go out and find, oh, how are people selling this already? What's their sales page look like? You do your own version of that. People will buy it from you. There are certain words that you can say to get any people to buy things that they're already proven to buy, okay? That's why copywriting is so amazing. It's like you can cause people to buy, all right? So whatever you're selling, if you learn copywriting, you can win. Okay, now I want to give you a vision of what happens later on down the track, even though that's the first thing, right? So, after you've got that page, you're going to be able to put it in like simple places. Like maybe you can put a link up on, you can do daily YouTube videos and link to it every day, right? That's a good way to get traffic. Maybe you can post on Facebook and stuff and say, hey guys, check out this, I made this. You might think it's cool. And they go there and maybe you get some sales like that. You can post it in just like simple places, like you can post it on forums, but that's not really winning, is it? It's like you can like cause a little bit of traffic, but there's only so many places where you're free to go and like, hey, check out this stuff, right? Like on your own Facebook and your own YouTube, that's like people who are wanting to come and engage with you. Like how many are there, honestly? There might not be that many. So the next thing you have to start understanding is like really understanding how to get external traffic to your website. Like just get loads and loads of traffic. Now remember, that out of 100 people, a certain amount of people buy. So the more traffic you can get, the more people are going to buy and the more money you make, right? Okay. So the next like level of traffic you want to get is called endorsed traffic, okay? This is when another person who has a following sends their traffic to you and says, hey, traffic, guys, people on my email list, people on my Instagram, people on my Facebook, people in my community, go check out this guy's page, okay? He is selling something cool, in my opinion. I've looked over it, I endorse it, okay? So now you've got some pretty good traffic because they trust this person. And they're gonna go to your page with a bit of like belief that you're legit, okay? He's passing on credibility to you by endorsing you, okay? So who are these people? As I said, they're people who are on email lists in your niche. Like they're competitors, classically competitors. I don't believe really in competitors that much. I believe in more like a much more abundant business sphere where like you can pretty much get as much customers as you want, like just by getting more people to the page, and it just doesn't matter. I don't believe that customers have like this intense loyalty and they're like, I'm with this person, your competitor, and he's got me. You know, it's not really how actual marketing works. Like, yeah, sure, if there's competitors, maybe you're going to get a smaller slice of the pie, kind of, but actually all your competitors share their traffic with you, right? You help each other, okay? So don't worry about too much about competition. The more competition you see, the better. I've gone into niches that have insane competition, like relationships, health, right? Okay, these are mega niches. I have like health, wealth, relationships. So they're the big three, right? I haven't gone into wealth. It's never really interested me that much, but relationships and health, they have huge competition, but it's no problem because you know copywriting, okay? So you put the offer in front of people and they buy it. Okay, so you have to find out who are the people in your niche who have lists, okay? In Facebook lists, email list, Instagram list, whatever social media list, any sort of community. And look, you have to make a deal with them where they're going to send you traffic and you're either going to pay them right up. Like, okay, if you send me 1,000 clicks, I'll give you $1,000, for example, right? Or, hey, send me 1,000 clicks. Of the people who buy, you get a cut. Now, in some niches, like the niches I work in, you don't have to really organize these deals or anything like that. It's very understood, right? So it's kind of, there's like a marketplace, and you can just easily connect with people and say, yeah, I'll send traffic if you send me traffic. Yeah, cool, and no problem, right? But for a lot of niches, people are like, what's this like affiliate promotion kind of thing? I don't know. So you have to say to them, yeah, what's going to happen is you're going to tell your people about me, send me traffic, and I'll give you money, or I'll give you money under some arrangement of sales, okay? You got to do that, okay? Now, that's not so hard. Like once you have a good sales page that converts, people will be happy to send their traffic to you, especially if like, this is all under the assumption that you're selling something that's awesome, okay? That people would want to buy, and that someone recommending you is like, yeah, it's awesome, right? I'm glad to send my traffic there because it's helping them. They'll like it, okay? So once you've got a good sales page that gives you like credibility and makes the person endorsing you look good for sending you there, you're in a pretty sweet position now, right? Because they're going to be happy to send you all this traffic, and you're getting traffic, right? I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world to make it happen. Like, you know, people have personalities and you still have to sell them. You have to be like, oh yeah, here's why this is good for you, right? It's not like you just have the page and then you're like, magic, the traffic is coming to me, right? It's not like that. You still have to do business and connect with them, network a bit and make deals, okay? We'll talk about that in another YouTube video or something. But now you've got endorsed traffic. So in addition to your own tiny little amount of traffic, now you've got endorsed traffic coming to you, and people are buying, they're getting your products, they're on your email list now because you've sold them something, they're in your community. You can sell them your own thing. You can sell them your things like directly as your customers now, okay? So that's a very nice position to be in. In fact, you can get a good lifestyle business, you know, a business that'll give you like low to mid 6-figure income. Just from having traffic like that, you can probably even get $1 million a year income with a business just like that, right? Like a good product with a good converting sales page, and you're getting endorsed traffic, and you're sending back them traffic as well, right? So that like you get a little commission when people who you send buy their stuff, right? You can get $1 million business like that. Okay, so now you're at that level. What's the next level, okay? The next level is cold traffic. That's where you go out to the cold depths of the internet. Well, it's not the fucking depths of the internet, it's just fucking Google, Facebook, content networks, just regular websites and stuff like that. And you put a fucking ad up and you pay, whether you pay Google or you pay the site owner or you pay Facebook for that advertising space, okay? So now you've got people coming, but they're colder and they're more skeptical, right? So they're harder to convert. They don't convert as well as the endorsed traffic. So that's when a little bit of mathematics comes into it, okay? Because you want to spend a certain amount of money to get people there, but then you want to make enough money to cover that cost, right? Or like cover most of the cost, and you know you'll get it back later. It has to be the ROI. Okay, that's when your copywriting skill has to be really winning, okay? Like your ability to persuade people to buy has to be top notch, because like, for example, if you send 100 people to the website and 2 people buy, maybe you're profitable. But if you send 100 people and only 1 people buy, and that's like your average, like if you send 1,000 then 20, and versus if you send 1,000 and 10, 1,000 and 10, right? That could be the difference between profitable and not profitable, right? So you have to have your conversions up. That's why you got to have a great product, so that when people buy it, they're like, yeah, I'm glad to have this. They don't just refund it, and they don't shit talk you. They're like, thank you for selling me that product. It's really good. It's helped my life. Okay, so you have that. Then you have a great sales page so that you can convince people to buy it, like great, and you make it better and better and better so that eventually you can send cold traffic to it. And whatever your fucking offer is, like you can advertise it and get people to engage with it. It doesn't matter what you are, like whether you're, whether you teach English or something like that, you can, or whether you like fix people's resumes. Like I personally think businesses like that are kind of lame, because it's like, oh wow, what a fucking valuable service. Not many of those out there, is there? But however small the service is, this business model works, okay? Create product, sales page, drive traffic there, they buy, collect leads, put them on your email list, sell them more things, get endorsed traffic to send you people to send you more traffic. You do commissions out to them, then you get even bigger and have like more money to invest and make the business better, make the sales page better, run cold traffic, boom, 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 boom. Cold traffic, money, 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 okay? That is the business model of direct response marketing on the internet, okay? That's internet marketing. Now, of course, we're gonna go into a lot of detail with this. All right, we're going to talk about how the fuck do you actually write a converting sales page? How the fuck do you drive traffic? And let me tell you, when I tell you how to drive traffic, it's gonna be better than any fucking video on the internet, because everyone is like, oh, I wouldn't actually tell people how to drive traffic. Then they might have to find out how to drive traffic too, and they'll get my traffic. And it's like, and they're like, oh no, that's stuff that I can charge people $1,000 to learn. Like, fuck that. I make money in other ways. I can tell you this shit for free, okay? I'm gonna tell you the secrets of running traffic on the internet that you don't even find in courses that cost $1,000. Same with copywriting. Like, I will tell you stuff that's in $1,000 copywriting courses, and I'll tell you it in a better way so that you can actually understand it. So this stuff's gonna be good, okay? When we get the really specific stuff, it's gonna be really, really cool. You're gonna love it. Okay, so let me think if there's anything else I want to say here. Why don't we talk just a little bit about a good product, okay? I don't know, like it's hard to talk about because there's so many different products. So yeah, like I was gonna, like the way I was gonna explain it, it's kind of about information products. So look, you know what a fucking good product is, right? Some of my vision with this is to assist people who got the fucking X factor, like who really have the ability to succeed in business, to give them the tools so that they can do great things in the world, right? I think if you're one of those people who's really gonna apply this and be successful, you probably have the integrity to know whether your product is good and should be sold and is going to help people, right? So that's all I need to fucking say. I don't need to tell you what a good product is, because if you're a person who should be doing this and is going to do good things for the world and like fucking like amp up technology in the world and help other people get more success and all that good stuff, you get it, okay? So that's all I'm going to say. I mean, that's a good start off to Business Monday, because today's topic was kind of simple, so the video is kind of short. In the future, I expect to speak for an hour or an hour or more, like really digging into some shit, like maybe even get like presentations on copywriting and have some notes and things like that. But I feel this is a good primer to explain the business model that I'm basically going to have in my head when I'm teaching you how to achieve these kind of things, okay? Just one other thing I want to say is that I'm going to teach you another business model as well, okay? I'm going to teach you like a freelancing business model, which is where you can kind of just like go on Upwork or Odesk and things like that, and you can get clients. So I'm not going to teach you like this super elite way to do it. Like one of my friends teaches a very elite way with like lots of software that you use to automatically message leads and things like that. I'm just going to tell you the basics of it, so that you can make it work, just so that you can get clients, right? So I'm going to tell you a model for making freelancing work. I'll just switch off this video and then I'll start a new one, and that's when we'll do it. Okay, boom.